phone's
Oh.
disconnected.
I just did something. I think that might be. It's now looking like it's working. Hello? That wasn't moving before, so I think that's working.
Hello.
Can you hear me? I don't want to move this.
One,
just.
2, 3.
Yes,
4.
they can hear me. Okay. It was just not working. Right, before you disappear then, I don't want that cut to be a different one. Can you put that on for me? Can you fill this bag up for me as well? I love you very much. Thank you very much. Hello. Okay, so yeah, I could see that it wasn't working, but everything I normally do to make it work, it wasn't doing, so I had to quickly get Aaron in. And then I don't even know what I clicked, but it's now working, so we're not going to mess with it.
IT walks in, it starts working.
Yeah, IT comes, and then we don't need them anymore.
Hey, that's not the rule.
I always need you. I need you forever and ever. Let me just turn the sound off here because we don't need that on. Okay, how is everybody? Are we okay? The fan, you may be hearing a fan coming on because it's so warm in here. So yeah, just had to get that popped on. Oh no. Excuse me. Sue, bless you. Thank you for the stars. So, Sue, talking of you that you're here actually, I wanted to show everybody, before I moved these pearls out of this pot, I wanted to show you all the colour spectrum of chocolates that I sent to Sue earlier. Now, let me go down. These are all different shades of the chocolate pearls. If I just get this and go across. Thank you, Bab. So it actually goes like this, one that way, then the second row that way, then the third row that way. So it does have a sort of pattern to it. But all the different chocolate pearls. That's not rude at all either. That's not a problem. Yes, it is my full-time job. So, let me bring you back up again. Yeah, I just wanted to show you. Now, let me just quickly pop back onto Sue your email. So you would like to have that one, just so I can pop the pearl that we're talking about to the side. Okay. Attach that onto here as well. So yeah, I just wanted you all to see that, and I think I might make a little photo album of all the different shades of chocolate, because I feel like I'm going to need to name them all. I do not have all of these on the collared chart I was doing. I've got a few of them, but I have not got all of these different shades. So I might even put a couple of posts out for you guys to help me name a few. So I've just popped them in here and we'll go through that. Okay, so today is a normal live, so normal opening. We do have for September a 10% off code for the website. The code to use is SEP, so September SEP 10, and that is until the end of September, so you'll get 10% off your order as long as you pop that code in. If you forget to put the code in, I'm afraid I won't be able to refund it or do anything like that. The code would have to be used to be benefited, but that code is there. Supporters, you've got your own special code as well. I mean, you can use the 10% one if you prefer to, but you've got your own special one, and I have posted that in the Squidgy Pops group as well as the supporters page, the supporters hub bit. So hopefully you can find it in both places, but I could pin it to the top in the Squidgy Pops group, so it's easier for you guys to find there, just because on the supporters hub I can't pin anything to the top, so if anything else does get posted it will just sort of go down. But yeah, so if you're planning on ordering this month, it's definitely worth using that code to get some money off. Other than that, we've still got our pineapple pieces available, and they will be finishing soon. I don't have a date yet, I do need to just work it out, but they will be here probably for at least another week, and then they'll most likely stop. So yeah, pineapple pieces are here, and as well we've got the summer sale, which is summer bonanza sale, still on the website, and that will be finishing in about a week and a half to 2 weeks. Again, I will put the dates on the website, on the page, so nothing will finish without me posting the dates, so I will get that sorted. In fact, let me start making my checklist of things I need to so post, sale date, pineapple date. Perfect. So for today, I have popped the order list on the page, so if you have ordered, hopefully you found whereabouts you are. I've got 5 people currently on the order list for tonight. If you would like to order, there is still space available, and then I'll try and do an updated order list as we go, so then you guys can sort of see whereabouts you are. Oysters today, what I'm going to do is it's not going to be on today because I do need to sort it out, but let me write down oysters. What I'm going to do is we're going to have a mystery bag today, but moving forward I'm going to have a mystery bag and then a different bag which is not named yet. Now in that bag is going to be a limited number of a mix of 4 pearl oysters, new rainbow oysters, and expand the rainbow oysters. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut into each of the bags of the oysters and see if they are horrendously smelly. If they are, I'll seal it back up and pop it in my smelly oyster tray and open them sooner rather than later. Or I might just make a pile of them and just put them outside and open them there and then. Obviously I'll video it or go live or something. But then the other ones, I'll put a piece of tape on, so the ones that don't smell. So there'll be a limited amount for each night. They'll probably be at a discounted price as well, just to go through them, and hopefully then I won't get too much of a stinker. Obviously sometimes we can't always smell them when we just open the packet. It's then actually when the oyster is disrupted that the smell releases. So I won't be able to get them all that way, but then I'm hoping I'll be able to sort of whittle down even more with the stinkers, because honestly the other night I can't do that. It was horrendous. I mean, I can do it if I was in an outside environment because you'd have the air, but in this room, which is literally a closed box, it was horrendous. So yeah, the stinkers are not going to waste. They will be going on the website. Obviously the ones which I don't slightly cut open, the ones which which visually look like a stinker, they'll be going on the website. Again, discounted price if you guys want to have a try at opening them at your own risk. And then the other ones I will open outside, either video it or I'll go live so you guys can see if you want to. Then all the pearls will go into my swap pot. So the pearls are absolutely fine in there. It's literally just the oyster. So moving forward for today, as a recap, just mystery oysters available. From Tuesday we'll have mystery and then a random bag of hopefully pre-tested smell-wise oysters and then stinky ones will get on the website as well. Sounds like a plan. So yeah, I have been doing that over the weekend, but I haven't managed to finish it, which is why it wasn't live for today. I wanted it to be, but yeah, I just ran out of time to finish doing them all. My daughter starts senior school tomorrow, and obviously my son goes back to school as well, starting year 6. So it's been a very busy day today trying to get them everything sorted, which is one of the reasons I slightly ran out of time to get it ready for today. It's mostly done though. Right, up first today is Fatima Ranan. Fatima, and you're here, but you're happy to be at the end of the list. I'm happy to call you now, Fatima, if you'd like to have it now. If you're busy, I can put you back to the end if you'd like me to. It's completely up to you. Lisa, bless you. Thank you ever so much for the stars there. It's very kind of you. Going to college. Oh, bless you, Janine. But it means that they get to pick their topics and they get to maybe be more invested. I loved it. I went to 6th form and then I got into uni as well. I had a gap year I applied for uni, I got in, but then I fell pregnant with my daughter and I never ended up going to uni. But I loved it when I went to sixth form because I could do what I wanted to study. Fatima, hello my lovely. Sarah, thank you for the stars as well. Very, very kind of you, thank you. Fatima, you have got 2 oyster openings altogether. So we've just got the mystery oysters today, so I hope that's okay. So with those, I'm just going to move my hair out of the way. In fact, I'm going to clip it. With those, what 2 oysters? Oh no. Oh, it's a good start. So, oh, that looks, no, maybe let's go back down. Mystery oysters, would you like to keep or would you like to donate your shells? And are there certain colours that you're hoping for? So, 1 and 2, let me get these open. Electrician and boxing. Oh wow, that's 2 completely different subjects as well, aren't they? So electrician in school and boxing to keep fit, and if that's a profession as well, that's amazing. Right, Fatima, let's go down. Now, this camera is just slightly askew, so if we just, there we go. Mystery oyster number 1. Oh wow, Victoria, thank you ever so much for the stars there. Again, that's very kind of you, thank you. Okay, so there is your mother of pearl. Oh, Jutta, are you okay? I've just seen your message. Are you okay, my lovely? So in here, I can actually see, if I pull this closer, you've got a blush pink peeper there. And there's no more in that one. Sue Scurry won the bracelet. Oh, I didn't post about, oh my gosh, I'll do that as well. I am terrible. I'm just going to write that down. Bracelet winner. Oh, dearie me. Okay. So, blush pink for your first one, Fatima. If I just get this focused for you. There we go. And then moving on to oyster number 2. Ooh, triple pop there. Oh, and you've got 2 separate runaways either side. There's your mother of pearl. And I can also see in there you are quadding. You've got your 4 pearls in that oyster there. Okay, so if I dry these up for you. And you have here a watermelon, a icy blue, a autumn peach, and a darker gunmetal grey. Okay, so if I hold this up so you can see, you have got a blush pink, watermelon, icy blue, autumn peach, and gunmetal grey. Now I'm going to run them through the board for you. If you're happy with these, Fatima, that's perfect. If you're not happy, I can swap them for you. Your blush pink is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6. He's a 6.5. Watermelon is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5. He's an 8. Icy blue is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5. He's a 7. The autumn peach is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7. He's a 7.5. And the gunmetal grey is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5. He is an 8. Can you get them on hoop fittings? Of course you can. Are you happy with all the colours there? Oh, bless you, Tracy. I apologise if that email hasn't reached you. I did send some on Saturday, so anyone who ordered today won't have got one. But if that hasn't reached you, like I say, I do apologise. But you are on tonight, so if you're happy to have it tonight, my lovely, we are ready to do that. So Fatima, just confirm, are you happy with all of those shades there? I'll just write down that you'd like to have them on hoop fittings. Perfect, Tracy. I think you're up next actually, Tracy, so I'll speak to you in just a moment. Just confirm, are you happy with those shades, Fatima? If anyone can see Fatima, please comment on her comments because that will bring it forward so I can see. And Fatima, if you are typing away and no one's, like I can't see you and no one's replying, possibly type I'm invisible just to see if it will come through. Like I said, I just need to confirm that you're happy with the colour shades there. Oh, Jen, thank you for commenting on it there. It's brought it forward. So Fatima, you're happy with everything and you're very welcome. I'm sorry I couldn't see that comment. I don't know why I couldn't, but with other people commenting on it, it does bring it forward. So thank you guys. And Fatima, I'm glad you're happy with that. The invoice for your hoop fittings, that will get sent across tomorrow for you and it will go to the email address that's on the order form. Thank you for the donations with your shells and I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives as well. And that's safe up there for you. Lisa, bless you. Thank you ever so much for the stars there. Okay, up next then today is Tracy Crush. Now Tracy, I have seen you already, so just confirm, are you still here, my lovely? Tracy Crush. I've got itch. Tracy, hello. So Tracy, you have got 3 oysters and 2 4-pearl oysters. So I'll grab your 4-pearl oysters. That's this one. What other, so are you happy with 3 mystery oysters as well? So 2 4-pearls, 1 and 2 and 3. Just confirm, are you happy with these? Oh, Kia, hello. Doesn't start nursery till Wednesday. Oh, so you've got an extra couple of days at home, Sophie. Mystery and donate them, Tracy. Okay, perfect. So I'm just going to get these all open. I've taken a risk and opened the 4-pearl without even thinking about it. Okay, so there we go. Is there certain colours? Oh no. Is there certain colours you're hoping for? And donating the shells, let's go down. We'll start with your mystery oysters. So mystery oyster number 1. You've got a softer pop there. And in here, there's your mother of pearl. And I can actually see you are twinning 2 fairly similar colours for the earrings. Okay. No, not today, Sophie. I have said today it's mystery oysters only, and then of course 4 pearl and 25 pearl oysters. So these two, your first twinning twins, are chocolate with the purple overtone. So chocolate with a purple overtone. Oh, Jutta, bless you. Well, I hope you're okay. Like you didn't hit anything. You've woken up like non-hurt. So hopefully the doctors can give you a reason, possibly. Bless you. Moving on to your mystery oyster number 2, Tracy. Love the first set of twins. Perfect. So if I get this open, this one's got a smaller rim. There we go. So I just couldn't get the knife in there properly. But there's your mother of pearl. And I can actually see a great purple peeper here. Let me squidge him out. Oh, that's just a piece of shell I'm going to remove, just because it's got a little bit of a point on it there. And then if I have a squidge in here as well, there's no more in that one. So your grape purple, and then moving on to the last of the mystery oysters, you've got a lighter pop there. Ooh, and in here now there's a little bit of flesh there, so we can see that there's no pearls on that side. I can see, however, you are twinning for a second time. Now, twinning here with twinning purple twins. Now, I'm going to say that these are Mavenders, and one of them is a two-tonal. So Mavender is a slightly darker shade to our lilac purples, and you do have one which is more two-tonal than the other. So this one is slightly lighter of the two, but you can still see it is two-tonal, so lighter here and then darker as you go around. And then twin number 2, I would say, is overall slightly darker, but again you can see has these darker two-tonal markings. So both of them are two-tonal. They are gorgeous. So from your mystery oysters, twinning chocolates with a purple overtone, twinning Mavender two-tonal purples, and then you've got a grape purple there as well. I'm just going to pop that on the end, just so then we've got room for the next 2 oysters. So quadding oysters, so both of these should have at least 4 pearls in them. So oyster number 1. There's one side. On the other side, that was a tough one. Oh wow. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. No more in that one. So quadding, and beautiful brighter bold colours here. I'm just drying these off. Okay, so we've got a darker gunmetal grey, a lilac purple, a gold, and a candy floss pink. Or is that slightly two-tonal with the gold? I think the gold is just slightly two-tonal. Can we see here? Just, oh, let me get it focused for you. So you've got a two-tonal gold. So gunmetal grey, lilac purple, two-tonal gold, and candy floss pink. And then moving on to your last oyster. So again, this one is your quadding oyster here. There's one side and the other side. Ooh, look at those. Okay, so let's just pop that down. See, there's definitely no pearls on that side, and straight away we can see these 4 colours here, and there's no more in that one. Okay, so if I dry these ones off as well for you, and then we'll go through all of the colours again for you, Tracy. So we have got here a grape purple, a brighter grape purple than your first one, a Pepsi blue, a bright watermelon, and a two-tonal silver. So the two-tonal silver is darker and lighter silver. So again, I'll go around here. So if we can see here, it gets lighter and then darker again. Okay, what do you think to these? I'm just going to zoom in slightly while we go through them. So you've got a twinning set of Mavender pearls, which are both themselves two-tonal, twinning chocolate purples, so base chocolate with a purple overtone, and then you've got a dark grape purple. Your first set of quads is a darker gunmetal grey, lilac purple, two-tonal gold and candy floss pink, and then your second set of quads is a grape purple, Pepsi blue, watermelon and two-tonal silver. Tracy, if you're happy with these, I'll need to know which ones you'd like to have on your earrings. And if you're not happy, we can swap the pearl colours for you as well. If you'd like to decide now, I'm very happy to do so. Or if you prefer to have some time to think about it, you can then take a screenshot and email me your colour choices across if that would suit you better. Oh, can you have the chocolate purple for the earrings and the gold for the necklace? Of course you can. I will just run through this quickly for the sizing, just so you know. So the darker grape purple's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6. He's a 6.5. So the chocolate purple you'd like to have on the earrings, pearl number 1 is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7. Pearl number 2 is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7. Can you confirm, Tracy, are you happy with the rest of your pearls as well, or the rest of the colours? Second set of twins, twin 1 is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, he's a 7.5, and pearl number 2 is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, he's a 7.5, so they're the same size as well. Thank you for the tea. Can you just double check that that's on the back there? The pipe. With the quads, the darker gunmetal grey is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7. Lilac purple is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, he's a 7.5. Gold is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7. And the candy floss pink is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, he's a 7.5. Last quad, the brighter grape is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7. Pepsi blue is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, he's a 6.5. Watermelon's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7. And the two-tonal silver is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he is a 7. And you're happy with the rest of them as well? Perfect. So just to write this down, we're going to have the chocolate purple on there, and then you'd like to have the gold on there. I've got that down for you, my lovely. Let me pop them in here for you. Tracy, thank you ever so much for the donations with your shells, and I hope that you'll be happy with everything once it arrives. You're very welcome. So I'm just popping these on here for you. Okie dokie. And then that's safe up there as well. Perfect. Okay, and oh, let me just mark off Tracy, you was here. Perfect. Up next today is Victoria Robertson. Victoria, are you here? I'm just topping up the order list as we go. So again, if anyone would like to order for today, there is still space available. Victoria, hello. You're sorry you missed the live last night. You've only ever missed 2 and both times you've won. Oh, bless you, Victoria. It's not a problem for missing the live. Honestly, it's not a problem. And normally with our per raffles, we do it so if somebody's not there for the live, the prize is still theirs. There may be the odd occasion in the future where that isn't the case and you'd have to be there. But yeah, normally we don't do it that someone has to be there, just because life does get in the way, doesn't it? And everyone's schedules aren't the same and we're on different time zones and everything. So it's not a problem that you wasn't there at all. It's absolutely fine. So as you know, as I said in the email, you did win 2 prizes. You won your money off voucher for the website, so I've already sent that across to you. That can be used straight away, or you can hold on to it because it doesn't have an expiry date. Now the item jewellery you won, I don't know if you've rewatched the live back or not, because I did show it. Now the reason obviously the prizes are already picked is because you won 2 prizes and everyone else claimed the prizes, so you got the last 2, which is why you don't get to pick a number, so you just get the prizes that are left. But like I say, you got your money off, and then you've got this bracelet here. Oh yes, sorry Linda, there was a supporter per raffle that was drawn yesterday, and Victoria wasn't there for the opening, so it's been added on for today. So yeah, sorry for the confusion, that was a supporter one. So your bracelet here is a 95 silver, 7.5 inches long bracelet. Now this one is not on the website yet, I don't think, because I did get this from my new jewellery section that has not been put on the website yet, so I don't think this one's on the website. If it is, I need to move it around in my office. But you have got the larger links here, which are like a twisted rope effect, so twisted silver for the larger links, and each larger link you can have a pearl on or have a lobster fitting which will clip on with any charm with the pearl on. And then you've got these what I call knots in between, keeping these larger links together, so little knots and then your pearl on the larger one. Now with this one, Victoria, it does come with 1 oyster opening for the pearl to go on the jewellery, but also you don't have to have the pearl on the jewellery if you don't want to, so it's up to you. You get the oyster opening either way, but then you can just let me know if you'd like the pearl on or off. You're very welcome. So I hope Mystery Oyster is okay for you. Would you like to keep or would you like to donate your shells? And is there a certain colour that you're hoping for? So if we go down for your Mystery Oyster, quite a nice deeper pop there. And in here, donate the shells, bless you, thank you. A little bit of flesh there, but we can see that there's no pearls there. I can see, however, you have got a gorgeous larger chocolatey bronze pearl, and there's no more in that one. So I'm going to dry this up so you can have a closer look. Now with this pearl here, if you're not happy with the colour, he's quite a nice size actually. If you're not happy with the colour, we can swap him for you. Okay, so it's completely up to you, Victoria. So here is your chocolate bronze. If I run him through the board for you, he is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8. Oh, he's an 8.5. I was guessing he was going to be a 9 then, but no, he is an 8.5, my lovely. What do you think to the colour? Are you happy with this? And if so, would you like to have the pearl on or off of the jewellery? sorry about that. I just needed to type that down quickly. Can you swap him for a TARDIS or dark blue? Of course you can. You meant TARDIS. Oh, I didn't even read it incorrectly. You know that your brain sometimes does that thing where it reads the word and it doesn't pay attention to half the letters in the word. So I didn't even realise that you spelt it wrong there. If you can just have a look at this one here, would you be happy with that blue, my lovely? And again, if not, I could possibly go darker, and I could definitely go for a lighter shade. That's perfect, and on the bracelet, perfect. I will make a note of that. So I hope you're happy with that, and of course with everything. Oh, I forgot to say in the email, your code, if you prefer, the website doesn't give change when you've got money off vouchers on there. So if you would like to sort of buy something for a smaller value than the code itself, email me back, and then I can split the code up into chunks for you, and then that way it's can be used at different times. You can of course use it all in one go, but yeah, I forgot to say that in the email. If you wanted it in chunks, that's absolutely fine. Thank you for the donations of your shells, Victoria, and I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives, and that's safe up there for you. Okay. Sure, you'll spend it all. Thank you for everything, and I hope your children have a great first day at school tomorrow. Thank you. I do too. It's once the first day is over, I'm hoping I can take a deep breath and just. Aaron told me today that I have to let her go because she wanted to go out and meet her friends. I was like, no, she's still my baby, but I'm gonna have to realise she's growing up soon. I'm in a really talkative mood today, so I do apologise, guys. Up next today is Cindy Brown. Cindy, are you here? Oh, Jutta, my lovely. I hope do take care of yourself. I hope everything is going to be okay. Is that a new cup? No, I've had this one a while. It's green and it's got golden stars and it says Superwoman. Cindy, hello, hello, hello. Cindy, you've got your oyster opening and then your pineapple pieces. So if it's okay with you, we'll do your oyster opening first and then the pineapple piece afterwards. So if in that case, is mystery oyster okay for you? Would you like to keep or would you like to donate your shells? Not ready?
I think I missed something.
Oh. What word sets that off? I don't have a clue. Every time it starts, I don't know what I said. Oh gosh, right, mystery oyster. Would you like to keep or would you like to donate your shells? And is there a certain colour you're hoping for, Cindy? Let's go down. The shape of the cup, it's lovely. It's got like a fatter bottom and then sort of goes upwards, almost like if it carried on going, it would be a triangle. It is a lovely shape. I do know what you mean with that one. Cindy, donate the shells. Perfect. So with your mystery oyster, very soft pop there. Oh, I just split the shell slightly there. I do apologise. However, we can see that there's no pearls there. And you are twinning. Twinning with your first oyster. Twinning with pinks, which are different shades of pink and possibly different sizes as well. So it does look like the brighter hot pink is a larger size than your candy floss pink. Of course, I will measure them to see. But Cindy, what do you think to these? Now these are for the item of jewellery which you purchased. So if you're happy with one of these and you have a preference whether you'd like the brighter or the lighter one on the jewellery, do let me know. And if you're not happy, of course, as you know, we can swap them. If I run them through the board, your candy floss pink is not a 5, not a 5.5, he's a 6. And then your brighter hot pink is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6. He's a 6.5. So they are different shades and different sizes. Oh, bless you, Angela. Well, I hope everything goes smoothly for you. I'm sure as soon as you walk in the door, you'll get back in the swing of it quite quickly. No, Katie, we've been going on. Sometimes Facebook does sort of stop showing us to people, so if you would like to view our content and our lives and bits, each time you see a post from us, if you just like that post or comment on that post, it means Facebook will show you more things from us. Also, if you click the bell item, it will give you notifications for our live, or for a definite 100% notification, I set the live events for each live on the Facebook page. If you go to the event and say that you're going to the event, it will definitely give you a notification there as well. I hope that helps. So brighter 6.5 hot pink and slightly lighter candy floss pink, which is measuring at a 6. Which one would you like, Cindy? Or of course, if you're not happy, we can swap them for you. Swap the lighter pink for a deep red for the horse. Her birthday is in July. Oh, I love that. Let me have a look for a red for you. Now, deep red. Not a problem, Katie. I'm going to grab this one for you, Cindy. However, I possibly could go lighter. I could definitely go darker, right up into the black cherry sort of shades. So have a look. Is that the shade you're looking for? If not, possibly have a look for lighter, but definitely could go darker. Beautiful. I'm just going to bring you up, Cindy. However, I will keep the pearl out. So if it's not correct, do let me know. Just so I can write down that we are going to have red on there. A little bit darker. Perfect. So I'm going to go for, if I leave that one there actually, should we go for one like this? Again, I can go darker if need be. So the one in the centre is the one that I left there, and then I've just added in the one on the end here, which is darker. The reds are gorgeous, aren't they? Let's pop that brighter red back. I left it out just so we could see the difference with the shades between them. Luscious berries. Oh, I love the word luscious. It's luscious to say luscious as well, isn't it? You've got an escapee on my board. Oh, red. Thank you ever so much, Debbie. I didn't even notice that one. That one's fine. And can you have the pink on a hoop fitting? Of course you can. I will write that down for you. You also have a pineapple piece here. So you've got one pineapple piece. What number would you like? Would you like number 1 or number 2? You've got yours with an oyster opening as well. So again, we'll do that oyster opening after you've picked which charm you would like, Cindy, if that's okay. So pineapple number 1. Oh, itchy nose. Number 2. Oh. I think because I try not to wear makeup, or actually I don't try. I don't wear makeup unless I'm on a live, and that's only because I look like a zombie. My eyes are so dark without makeup on, and putting it on today, it's made my face really itchy. It's my normal makeup though, so hopefully it's not a reaction or anything. I think it's just because I'm used to not wearing it. Can you have number 1? Of course you can. So if we go straight down to open up number 1 for you. Ooh, okay. So we'll show you your silver charm first. Now this is a silver, 95 silver heart charm, and it's almost like if you imagine a piece of ribbon and how a piece of ribbon folds and moves shaped in a heart. So that section of, if you like, ribboned silver folds and twists and goes around to make up that shape of the heart, and then meets up again right at the bottom there. Now this one is on the website. Simple but effective with this one. And again, with all these charms from the pineapple pieces, you can have your pearl on or off the jewellery. Okay, so that's your silver charm. Now your crystal charm, now these are the traditional crystal hearts. You can find these on the website. And this is one of the bright, bold red hearts. So even with the darker backing, like the dark background, you can see that vivid, bright red tone. It is a shimmer heart, which means it does have this shimmer on the back, which shines through the crystal there, gives it that extra little bit of sparkle. So that is your bright red crystal heart. Cindy, which one would you like to keep? So you've got your silver choice, which is the silver heart here, or the crystal choice, which is a crystal heart. Now it does still have 95 silver fittings on all the jewellery as well. So would you like to keep the silver or the crystal? Can you have the silver heart? You can indeed. So I'll pop the crystal one over here. So with your silver one then, you do have your oyster opening with him. You've said you'd like to donate your shells with that as well, so thank you very much for that. Is there a certain colour you're hoping for? And are you thinking to have your pearl on or off of the jewellery? If I cut this one at the bottom. Sometimes they're sealed with the shell so close to the top of the join. I prefer to cut them at the other end just so that I don't risk cutting the shell at all. Okay, so your mystery oyster Cindy. Double lighter pop there. Okay, now with this one we've got a little bit of flesh on there, but you can see there's no pearls there. And then in a runaway one there, and I can see Cindy, you are twinning. So twinning with brighter coral pearls, and there's no more in that one. Brighter coral pearls. Let me pop these in here. So I don't make and work with the silver itself. I do make the jewellery up here, and I do have my own designs as well throughout the website, which you'll find nowhere else because obviously I've designed it. But no, I don't mould the silver or anything here. I would love to, but I just don't have the facilities to do so. Cindy, however, you have got your twinning coral pearls. What do you think to these? Would you like them on or off the jewellery? And again, if you're not happy with the colour, we can swap them for you. Coral pearl number 1 is not a 5, not a 5.5, he's a 6. And coral pearl number 2 is not a 5, not a 5.5. Oh, not a 6, he's a 6.5. So they are measuring different sizes. So again, if you have a preference, you can have the larger or the smaller one on the jewellery, or if you'd like to swap them, you can swap out the larger or the smaller. What do you think? Coral. Nicola, I was just like, what's that? But then I can see it is a coral emoji, isn't it? I did not see that to start with though. I think it's just because it's different. It shows different on the phone to on a computer sometimes. Brings up different colours. Well, I've noticed that with my when I do posts and bits. Just going to pop that down, just have a quick sip of my tea, Cindy, just before the tea cools down, but I will hold it back up again for you in just a moment. Oh, okay, perfect. So let me bring you back up. You'd like the larger one on the jewellery, and you'd like to have the second one on a hoop fitting. Okay, perfect. The invoice for the hoop fittings, I'll include it on the same invoice, and that will get sent across for you tomorrow to the email address that's on the order form. I'm just writing that down. Okay. Cindy, thank you ever so much for the donations with your shells, and I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives as well. Oh, while it's on my brain, I believe there is the postal strike the first half of this week, and because of that, I mean, I just need to double check the dates, but in my head I've got it that it's Monday and Tuesday possibly. I don't like to post anything the day before a postal strike either, so our postal run this week will be, if my dates are right and correct in what I'm remembering, it'll be to the second half of the week. If the postal strike's at the end of the week, it'll be the first half, but I'm going to have to double check now, aren't I? But I think the postal strike in the UK is at the start, so if you're waiting on anything to be dispatched, it should be dispatched hopefully at the end of the week. Oh, is it Thursday and Friday? I was completely wrong. Okay, so the post run hopefully then will be Monday and Tuesday then. Oh, I got it completely wrong. Either way, I don't like posting the day before the strike, so I won't be posting Wednesday, Thursday or Friday. So it'll either be Monday and Tuesday this week, or it would be the Monday following next week. Okay. Up next today is Jennifer O'Sullivan. Jennifer, are you here? Oh, let me just top up the order list on the page as well. So again, if you guys have ordered, I am just updating that here so you can see whereabouts you are. And if you would like to order, there is still space available for today. And Jennifer, hello. You have got 2 oyster openings altogether. What 2 oysters would you like? And would you like to keep, or would you like, oh no, are you happy with mystery oysters? Sorry. Would you like to keep, or would you like to donate your shells? 1 and 2. Oh, yeah, I need to replenish the pineapple. There we go. I like having the different oyster bag options. Like, I really like having them, so it does completely throw me when I don't have different options to offer. Mystery's good, bless you, thank you. So donating the shells. Is there a certain colour that you're hoping for, Jennifer, today? Mystery oyster. Double pop there. And in here, there's your mother of pearl. And I can see here you've got a candy floss pink twinning oyster. Let me squidge these out. So 2 candy floss pink pearls. Visually it does look like you've got one which is slightly larger than the other, and I think that the smaller of the 2 is just slightly darker. I don't even know if you'll see the colour difference on the camera, it's that subtle, but the size, I think you can definitely see that the lighter of the 2 is slightly larger. Of course we'll measure them at the end. There we go. I know, Sue. I think it's more the I just like to always have the options available. Mystery oyster number 2, Jennifer. So again, quite a nice deep pop there. Oh, and in here, there's your mother of pearl. Look at these. You are twinning for a second time, and they are a gorgeous chocolate purple. So it's a base chocolate, and they definitely have got this purple overtone to them. Now these are a good size, and they actually look like, let me just double check popping them in the sand. Yeah, they do visually look like they're the same size, these ones, and they're quite a nice larger size as well. Jennifer, what do you think to these? Twinning candy floss pinks and twinning chocolate purples. Now again, if you're happy with these, let me know which ones you'd like where. And if you're not happy, we can of course swap them. I do, Sue, yes. I don't know if that's a bad thing, but I do try my best. So visually smaller candy floss pink is not a 5, not a 5.5. Oh, he's a runaway. Not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7. They're slightly visually larger and it is slightly lighter. It's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, he's an 8. So they're definitely measuring different sizes. Chocolate purple twin number 1 is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8. He's an 8.5. And chocolate purple number 2 is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8. He's an 8.5 as well, so they're measuring the same size there. I'm just going to move these ones down slightly just so then they can all fit in the camera. There we go. What do you think to those, Jennifer? Ooh, can we please swap the pinks for a deep red pair, like the lady before, of course, and the chocolates for a sea green and a gold chocolate type? Okay, let's have a look, see what I can do. So you'd like a deeper red like Cindy had a moment ago. So let me just have a look and see if we can match a pair up for you. I actually went through, I need to get them out for the live, but I went through and I paired a lot of our colours up, so if anybody wanted pairs of that colour, they were sort of already done. But then I just didn't put them near me. Oh. Let me have a look at those. Oh no, that doesn't go. Really like that shade, so let's just see if I can match. Okay. Could the reds go on the earrings and a jump ring on the other two? Of course it can. So it was a sea green and a gold chocolate. Okay. So with the sea green, we'll go for one of these, and then what I'll do is I'll get you a gold and a chocolatey gold, and then you can decide which one you prefer. So if we go for quite a nice brighter gold, and then I've still got the coconut colours just until I've finished sorting the colours for ooh. No, that one's got, let's go for that one. Okay, so I've got 3 there. Now the first 2 look very similar, but they are different. Okay, so hopefully these are okay. You've got your twinning reds up here, sea green, and then gold. If any of these shades are okay, would you like number 1, number 2, or number 3? So number 1, number 2, or number 3. Of course, if these shades aren't any good, I can dig around and get some different shades for you. Number 3 for the gold, please, the darkest one, of course. Okay, so I'm just taking the other pearls away as well. And if I bring you back up here so I can write that down, we're going to have the reds on the jewellery, and you'd like to be invoiced for the other 2 on jump rings. Perfect. Your invoice for the jump rings, that will get sent across tomorrow for you, and it will go to the email address that's on the order form. Jen, you're very, very welcome. Thank you for the donations with your shells, and I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives as well. It was Christmas vibes actually, Danielle, wasn't it? Is it bad that I'm really looking forward to tomorrow because it's the first time in like over 6 weeks I'm going to have the house just to myself so I can work and know that I'm not going to feel bad for working and leaving them in the house, and work with not hearing a mummy. and interrupted me. I know it sounds so bad when you say it, but I'm so looking forward to it. Jen, bless you. Thank you for the stars there. You didn't have to, but it's very kind. Right. Up next today is Anne. Is it Moan or Mon? I think I'm mispronouncing that, so I do apologise. Anne, Mon or Moni, are you here? Bought some mince pies today. I've actually been seeing people on Facebook eating mince pies as well. I can't believe that they're out already, to be honest. It's Halloween first. I've been looking ready. I am planning my Halloween setup. I am so excited. We might have a whole October of Halloween. So excited. Anne, hello. Oh, different name, and thank you for confirming the email address there. That's perfect. Now you have got 1 oyster opening and a 4 pearl oyster. Now with the 4 pearl oyster, I've actually run out of them in my bag, but I do have more. So if you just bear with me a minute while I just grab the top ups, if you like. I'm just going to fill up the bag again. So they are definitely here. I just need to, the last 2 were just chosen. So I'm just going to pop you guys on this screen for me to just grab that for you. Oh, Madam Mim. See, Madam Mim, she's definitely coming back. But she does, she freaks me out so much. I might have to have her not as close to me. Do you know what I mean? So maybe have her put back a little bit more, just so she's not as there in my face. Because yeah, honestly, she is. She's freaky. And I swear she moved last time. She must have been. Right. Now I've just. Okay, that'll be fine. Oh. You've missed her. Oh gosh, I'm glad she can't stay all year round. I'm not going to lie. Right, Anne, 4 pearl oyster, and then the other oyster, are you happy for that to be a mystery oyster, my lovely? If so, would you like to keep or would you like to donate your shells? And are there certain colours that you're hoping for? I mean, I don't want to get her out early. Yeah, she's going to have to stay away until October, I think. Although I am going to have to go and get her soon. She's in storage. So she's not in here with me. I couldn't keep her in here, so I'll have to get her down. Okay, so I'm just opening these up. Wish me luck for this 4 pearl. Happy to donate the shells. Perfect, thank you. Let's go down. And any colours? Okay, we'll start with your mystery oyster. So mystery oyster, quite a nice deeper pop there. Oh wow! Okay, so mystery oyster, and you're quadding, and which means that is a quadding oyster as well. So you're going to have 8 pearls to play with. There's no more in that one. So if I dry these up, if I dry these up for you, and we'll go through these ones first. We have got a gorgeous bright pink. Oh, he is also 2-tonal, lighter and brighter. You've got a 2-tonal autumn peach, a 2-tonal apple green, so again lighter and brighter areas, And then you've got this gorgeous dark green as well. Now it's very, very dark, but he definitely does have a green tone to him. So two-tonal pink, two-tonal autumn peach, two-tonal apple green, and then a very dark green. So that's from your first oyster. If we move on to oyster number 2, which again is your quadding oyster. Oh, there's one side and the other side, and in here 1, 2, 3 and 4. Sorry, I had to keep moving it back then because they kept rolling into it. There's no more in that one. Okay, and if I dry these up for you. And we have got here a watermelon, a black cherry, a pastel yellow, and a silver. Oh gosh, guys. Well, I'm glad you guys all love Madam Mim. She'll feel definitely loved. And I'll just pop her at the back and let her peep over whatever's down. Now, Anne, if we go through all of your colours, the top row, you've got a two-tonal bright pink, a two-tonal autumn peach, and a two-tonal apple green, and then a dark green. Your second row, you have a watermelon, a black cherry, pastel yellow, that is yellow, just very, very light, and then you've got a lighter silver as well. Now, Anne, if you're happy with all of these, I'll need to know which one you'd like to go on your jewellery. And of course, if you're not happy with any of them, we can swap them for you. Your two-tonal pink is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, he's an 8. Two-tonal peach is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7. Two-tonal apple green is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7. And the darker green is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7. Watermelon, oh, is a runaway. It's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7. Black cherry is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, he's a 6.5. Pastel yellow is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7. And the lighter silver is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7. What do you think, Anne? Oh, Dawn, I'm right there with you. I might even like not top up her batteries this year so she doesn't shriek at me. Oh, dearie me. I've dreamt about her before, because obviously she just stares over my shoulder. So to have that in the corner of my eye, when I close my eyes to go to sleep, that's all I see. And that is freaky. Can you have the silver on the necklace, Anne? Of course you can. I'm going to bring you back up, but can you just confirm, are you happy with the rest of the pearls as well? So the rest of the colours. Sue, don't, because he will. He really will. Yes, they're lovely. Perfect. Let me pop them in here for you. And you're very, very welcome, Anne. Very welcome, my lovely. And just pop these in here. Perfect. Well, Anne, I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives. And thank you ever so much for the donations with your shells as well. And that's up there for you. From the Sword and the Stone cartoon film, Gail. I love that. Where's Master Mim? We think we need him to calm down Madam Mim. Maybe she might be more happy if she's got a Master Mim. Oh gosh, no, I don't. I can't. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. And you're very welcome. Oh gosh, I could just have nope. Because then they could have a lot of little mini Mims. Oh, I need to have a mini Mim. Just because it's a really fun thing to say. Say mini Mim. Oh gosh. Right, up next today is Jodie Dyer. Jodie, are you here? The cartoon that was Merlin, yes. Master Mim. Oh gosh. See, I got Madam Mim from, I think it was B&M a few years ago, so I don't even know where I'd even start looking for a Master Mim. Jodie, hello, 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 hello. Jodie, you've got one opening. I hope mystery oysters are okay. Would you like to keep or would you like to donate your shells, Jodie? And is there a certain colour that you're hoping for? So if we go down, oh, your mystery oyster, he's a slight peeper here, a slight clapper. It does mean that he's just slightly open, so I won't need to pop him at all. You'd like to donate your shells, perfect, thank you. Ooh. Okay, so if we have a look here, there is your mother of pearl. And then if I bring this up, we have a squidge in here. Jodie, you are twinning. And there's no more in that one. You are twinning with darker pearls here. Now, let me just dry these up for you. And you're twinning with darker silvery chocolate pearls. So they're both base chocolates, but they do have that slight silvery overtone to them. Give them that little bit of extra zing. Is that the right word? Let me just get these focused for you, Jodie. There we go. So twinning chocolate silver pearls. Now again, if you're happy with these, that's perfect. I can pop one onto the jewellery. And if you're not happy, we can of course swap them for you. Chocolate number 1 is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7. Chocolate number 2, it's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7. So they are measuring the same size there, and they are looking at the same shades as well. But Jodie, what do you think, my lovely? Swap one for a coral and a baby blue. Of course you can. So if we have a look here, I've gone for a brighter coral. However, I do have sort of lighter shades and pastel shades as well. And then a baby. What one's this? Is that bright or? Oh no, that's the wrong pot. Sorry. There we go, that's the one I need. Then we can have a baby blue with that one there. Okay, so if I show you these two here, let me know if these shades are okay. And if they are okay, I'll need to know which one you'd like to have on your jewellery. So coral and baby blue. if you're happy with those shades, my lovely, which one would you like on your jewellery? Just going to take these 2 chocolates away. Both are perfect, perfect. Let me just bring you back up. And could you have the baby blue on the jewellery? Of course you can. Okay, I've got that down for you. Okay, Jodie, I hope you're happy there. That's safe on there. Thank you for the donations with your shells there. And Jodie, I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives as well. And that's safe up there for you. You're very, very welcome. Okay, and up next today is Marcella Hemsworth. Marcella, are you here? Currently, Marcella is the last person on the order list. So if anybody would like to order, you'll be next on the order list. So do let me know before you go to order, just so I don't sort of end the live. And if you would like to, don't forget we've got the money off codes, which you'll find above in the description. Marcella, hello, hello, hello. Okay, let me mark that you're here as well. Marcella, you've got 2 oyster openings altogether. I hope mystery oysters are okay for you. Would you like to keep or would you like to donate your shells? And are there certain colours that you're hoping for? Did you miss how many pearls in the coconut? If so, how many are there? You did miss, we was announced on Sunday. I will definitely, I've made a note, do the winner and how many pearls there were, just because I meant to do it over the website and I completely forgot. But there was 1,059, so 1059 pearls in there, so there's quite a good amount. Donate the shells, Marcella, and hoping for red pearls. Okay, not a problem. Jodie, of course you can. Which fitting would you like? So you've got hoop, lobster, pin cap or jump ring. So a hoop fitting is a slide-on fitting that could fit like a Pandora. A lobster fitting is like a clip-on fitting. Okay, so Marcella, your mystery oyster number 1. You've got a lighter pop there. And in here, there's your mother of pearl. And I can see here you've got a brighter coral pearl there. There's no more in that one. So a coral pearl to start with. Let me pop him in the sand for you. Not a problem, Jodie. That invoice will get sent across tomorrow for you, my lovely. Marcella, moving on to your second oyster. So again, is a mystery oyster, and you've got a lighter pop there. Ooh, and in here, there's your mother of pearl, and you've got a lilac purple. And there's no more in that one. Carol, is that the one with the heart? If so, yes. Okay, so Marcella, we've got a coral and a lilac purple. Now you did say you wanted to have reds, so if you would like to swap these to reds, I can definitely do so. Or if you're happy with these colours or prefer a different colour, let me know. And if you would like the reds, would you like slightly brighter, slightly darker, or more into the black cherry shades? So if I run these through the board for you, the coral is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, he's a 7.5. Lilac purple is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, he's a 7.5 as well. Can you have brighter reds? Of course you can. Let's have a little look. Not a problem, Carol. I'll be posting, or once it's on the website, I'll of course post on the page for you. Hopefully it will go up towards the end of this week. I'm hoping to get new stock on the website for, if all goes to plan. So I'm just looking for two the same size and shade. Oh, that one's a beautiful shade. Can I get one to match that one? Just a touch small, that one. Oh, I'll grab that in just a moment. Okay, so have a look at these two for me. Yeah, so I thought I saw one go under the board then. Have a look at these two for me. Are you happy with those there? Oh, Coral run away. Let me grab him. Beautiful, perfect. Let me bring you back up and I'll pop down that we're having the reds on the jewellery. I'll pop your other two in the swap pot over there. Marcella, thank you ever so much for the donations of your shells. And of course, I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives as well. And that's safe up there for you. I think that may be the end of the order list for today. I've got a couple of announcements quickly, if you've got time to listen. So this week we are live today, of course, Tuesday for a normal live. We're live on Wednesday for our monthly charm deal live, and it's a good one this month again. I say it every month, but every month I love it. I'll be posting the monthly charm deal charm from last month out shortly. I think somebody's posted a picture in the group, which is absolutely fine because they did wait until September to do so, and it's a gorgeous detailed elephant, last month's charm. So this month's charm I hope you guys will like as well. So that live will be on Wednesday, and then we'll live on the Friday and Sunday as well. So 4 lives this week. And I will post dates for the pineapple pieces because that will end soon, and the sale on the website will end soon as well. Don't forget, if you would like to order, don't forget to use the 10% off code to get that extra bit of money off as well. And thank you all for watching today, and yeah, we'll see you on Tuesday evening. I hope you have a good start to your week and to your Monday morning. So take care everybody. Bye.